Thank you, Leo, for actually covering 50% of what I wanted to say, so it would actually save time. I'm quite happy, actually, that my birth in the humanitarian environment coincides with the birth of ECHO. 20 years ago, in 1992, I was approached while I was backpacking in Yemen and by an international medical organization, quite well known, and say, we need people like you, people with power, workers, beneficiaries to the people who do speak the language, and will have a good understanding of the environment. I said, I'm not a medical. I mean, please. I mean, I'm quite happy about what I'm doing. And at the end of the day, they convinced me, and that was my birth certificate for 20 years. So I'm quite happy about that match, and I do agree. And when Senator Bonino was saying at that time we had nothing to communicate, it's true. And I remember my deployment in Khartoum where we were actually communicating by telex in the Meridian Hotel, and we couldn't say anything because we knew that most of the communication would go to the intelligence. The fax didn't work, email didn't exist, and actually we were happy. We were happy because we were able to do a lot of things, and we could actually take a lot of initiatives by our own. But the world is different now. We have to inform, we have to coordinate, we have to disseminate a lot of information to make global analysis, and we have to do it together. And therefore, I'm quite happy that today we will be able to do it together better. So, Cher Klaus, thank you, and ECHO colleagues. It's my pleasure to be here today. And I will try to give some words, not only on behalf of OCHA, but also on behalf of the UN system and Valerie Amos as the Emergency Relief Coordinator as well. So, first, congratulations for ECHO 20 years anniversary. Nobody gave me a congratulation for my 20 years anniversary in the Humanitarian, but I'm happy to do that to you. And I didn't yet understood to whom I should congratulate for the Nobel Peace Prize, but please extend my congratulations to everybody for the Nobel Peace Prize of the European Union. And as a European citizen, I think I can give a share. So as you know, ECHO and OCHA are practically the same age. Well, we're beating you 1 year. And with us strongly the value of our relationship. And for us, ECHO is extremely special. We all appreciate that ECHO is an engaged donor across the humanitarian community. It's a donor with which we have very strong and special partnership that goes well beyond our founding relationship. It's a partnership that is built on our common engagement towards strengthened humanitarian response system that can save more lives and faster. It's a partnership based on dialogue, based on the constant discussion of the challenges that we face across the humanitarian community, and most importantly, on the ways in which together we can help to tackle those. So this dialogue is not only here in Brussels, but mainly in different countries where both OCHA and ECHO have developed very tight working relationship. It's also in New York, it's in Geneva, it's everywhere. So over recent years, we have strengthened our relationship and our strategic cooperation in a number of policy areas and combined our forces to influence the European and to some extent the global humanitarian agenda. This cooperation at all levels bears fruit and has allowed a joint effort to promote humanitarian priorities in politically charged contexts like Libya last year and Syria today. And I would like to also extend my appreciation to you, Klaus, for your time and your thinking about how to do better in Syria and co-facilitating the Syria Humanitarian Forum. ECHO is a strong supporter of the operationalization of the Interagency Standing Committee's transformative agenda, and I know that our ECHO colleagues have been briefed about it, and initiative aiming to improve the leadership, coordination, and accountability of the humanitarian system. So we have worked closely together on many different aspects: civil military coordination, needs-based assessment, humanitarian leadership, as well in many policies as well. I mean, like gender, protection of civilians, which are really core issues to us. We also know that this regular engagement between ECHO and the UN agencies, funds and programs ensures the consideration of humanitarian aspects at all levels of decision-making processes, from the design of the humanitarian implementation plans to the finalization of the new legal frameworks and policy papers. So the European Union is a vital partner not only to OCHA, but to the whole UN system. The EU continues to support the UN in its mandate to coordinate humanitarian assistance and to prevent and respond to crises. At the United Nations, we count every day on the EU's involvement, its leadership, and its contribution as we work to meet the most pressing challenges of our time. Let me also take the opportunity to applaud ECHO for its role on one of the largest humanitarian donors, as Leo has highlighted it. 16% of all global humanitarian contribution this year thus far come from the European Commission. The Commission has given more than 460 million euros into the consolidated inflation bills in 2012 alone. So importantly, and now we come back to our shared vision of humanitarian response, ECHO is one of the few donors that sees the importance of not only talking about the importance of coordination, but also funding the coordination too. ECHO is funding over 20 OCHA country and regional offices to strengthen the humanitarian coordination. In 2011, ECHO was among the top 5 supporters of OCHA. This support is vital for our organization that is nearly entirely dependent on voluntary contribution. Finally, and not least, I would like to highlight the strong leadership of Commissioner Georgieva and her personal commitment to bring our relationship to a mature, structured, and strategic working relationship. Emergency Relief Coordinator and Undersecretary General Valerie Amos is also deeply appreciated of the Commissioner's leadership and ECHO's support to her mandate, but more broadly to the humanitarian system. So we wish ECHO the best success for the next 20 years. I'm not sure I will be here in the next 20 years to wish you again another 20 years, but we look forward to deepening this enduring collaboration. Thank you so much.